Hi, everybody. I have all of your week 3 assignments ready to go. So just really quickly, I'm going to take you in there and show you what they're all about. So use, from the home page, use the modules tab over on the left, and that's going to take you into the modules. You can scroll down to 3, and then you're going to want to start at the beginning for the overview page, and you can see there's 3 assignments, a summary, a quiz, and then a discussion. Okay, so as we move through the module, the first thing is about universal grammar. Now, this is a challenging one, so take your time with it. Really read through, give yourself enough time to read through all the materials. Maybe you might even need to kind of set it aside and come back again. Watch the video. It's a little difficult to understand what he's saying at first, just because he talks about all these, really difficult concepts, but the idea is I want you to just explain to me what you understand it to be. So just in your own words, explain it to me, okay? This is a really, really important concept that we have to have as we go forward. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands this, and I will be giving you feedback on this assignment as you turn it in. Okay, so when you are done with this one, then that's going to take you to the quiz. And this is a short little quiz. It's just kind of to get these properties of language in your mind to kind of help you out with the discussion. So that's what this quiz is about. So these are the properties of human language. You can read about them here, watch a quick little video. The video is pretty quick, and then take the quiz. It only has 5 questions, so it should be pretty quick, and everybody should be able to get 100% on it, I think. Okay, then last for the discussion. Okay, there's a lot here. So this is all about these primate language studies. And linguists really focus on primates, particularly chimpanzees and bonobos, because they are so similar to humans. And so the reason why linguists study animals, remember we kind of talked about this in the beginning a little bit, that linguistics is really the study of humans. It really is a human study. It's very closely tied to anthropology and sociology. So why in the heck are these linguists looking at animals? Okay, because linguistics has nothing to do with what animals do, right? Well, what they do is they use these animals to kind of see, can they handle parts of human language? What parts of human language can they handle? Can their brains handle? And what parts can they not handle? So this is really more than just like pronouncing the letters and the sounds and like the teeth and the lips and all of that. It's really not really focused on that. It's really focused on what the brain is doing. Okay, so of course, chimpanzees have these dexterous fingers and they can do sign language. Probably they have the ability to do that probably better than humans. But the question is, they have the physical ability to make the signs, but can they produce human language in all its complexity, including all of the embedded structures and the grammatical complexities that human beings can? That is really the question. Okay, so just kind of thinking about that as you go through, that's really what they're focused on. So I have some information here for you. These are just the terms from that quiz that you just did, and this just takes you to the website where I got the information for the quiz. Got a couple of short videos for you that just kind of show it in action, the studies with the different chimpanzees. actually, I think this one is focuses on Coco the gorilla, who's a real famous one that a lot of you probably have heard of. And then we've got an article here. And then I have this optional resource, I promise you, from the front page. This is the full length documentary. It is posted on YouTube. From time to time you can find it there, and it is there right now. So if you want to watch it, watch it now. It's absolutely fascinating. And I will tell you that it doesn't really focus too much on the linguistics, but it's a if you are interested in documentaries at all, watch this thing, okay? Just the drama of the different people, and oh my gosh, they were just so screwed up, and it was just it's really entertaining, and really sad too. I mean, if you're an animal lover, it's going to break your heart. The good news is that they did do a lot of these animal studies in the 60s and 70s. They're not doing them anymore, because we know that it is just so inhumane to these chimpanzees. So they really don't do this anymore. That's the good news. Anyway, for the discussion, we're not going to do an experiment or do an animal experiment. Obviously, we can't do that. But thinking about what could prove, once you get in there and you kind of look, learn about some of the different experiments that they did to try to prove if these chimpanzees could, communicate. Of course, they can communicate, but if they can handle human language or not, and the different features of human language. I want you to kind of come up with a hypothetical experiment. What would be something, if there were no rules, if, money was not an object, place, time, whatever, you could just do whatever you wanted. What would be a hypothetical experiment that you could do to either prove or disprove that these animals can use human language? Okay, so just think about that, and I want you to write that up. And I have the question here, based on what you've seen, do you think that they're capable of it? Probably not the full spectrum, but maybe some of the different parts. What are those? And let me know your opinion on that. And then talk about your experiment, your hypothetical experiment. And then for the replies, just give, some thoughts back on, if you think that it's gonna, yes, that's gonna prove it, why or why not, or if it's not gonna prove it, and why or why not. And let's see if we can get a really interesting discussion going. This is such a fascinating topic, and I know it draws a lot of people in because it's focusing on the animals. And it's just really, really some interesting information. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what you have to say in the discussion, and I will be talking to you later. All right, bye-bye.